Hi guys, I don't know what's going on with this, but I hope it works because today I'm gonna cook homemade chicken noodle soup. Thanks to my cousin Debbie Libby Rehnquist, who lives in Holland, Michigan. She suggested it because she made it yesterday, and I think because my husband's recuperating from his surgery that he might like to have that since he's not eating anything but chocolate milk. Okay, and I just shopped at Publix. I'll show you what I got. I got some of Publix homemade egg noodles. I got fresh celery and carrots. And I got chicken thighs and chicken breast nuggets or whatever. I don't like to mess with the whole chicken because it's too much trouble. I got some broth and I have some stock in the drawer. And I got some chicken powder in case I need that for flavor. And the best thing is I got my dessert. Publix homemade cake. They have the best cake. Oh yes, vanilla with vanilla buttercream frosting. I'm gonna put that in the refrigerator. So I hope everything's working on this. I'm going to use my new prize that I got from my cousin Debbie. I'll be right back. I don't know how to put this on pause, so you just hum and think on whatever you're going to do. Okay, this is what my Debbie got me. I have something from QVC that I use, and she thought that it was beneath me. She doesn't like me using QVC. Sorry, QVC. I still love you. But I don't think I've washed this yet. I probably should wash it because you don't know what's in a factory where they do them. I'm scared of that. And I'm gonna put a little soap on it. Put some soap in here. Just kind of twirl around and get that washed off. And rinse it good. Because I don't like to dye. And I'm worried about all kinds of germs. And I'll wash my bowl here. She got me this about last week, but I haven't been cooking, so I haven't had a chance to use it. I don't think you can really see me, but I'm just washing. I'm sure you've seen people wash dishes before. Not me, because I use a dishwasher, but she said this will go in the dishwasher, so I just don't have time this moment. And we'll wash the top, put a little soap on there and wash the top. And I think I'm going to like this. I'll show you what she gave it to me for, because that's all there. And turn you back to me. And see, this is what I use. You put it in there, and it's got this little sharp. Pull it on there, and then, I don't think you can see it. I'll put it down a little bit. Can you see? And so then I have to go like this. And she thought that was too hard. She said it was old-fashioned. So, I've got some onions. They're purple onions, which that's probably going to be wrong. got all my veggies. I'm going to plug her in. Hope I got all that soap off it. That would not be good. Be soap instead of soup. Smells pretty fresh. I'll just give it one more rinse. Yeah, I think that's good. And I better dry the bottom of it. This is my soup pot. I have a lot of soup pots. All right. Now I do wash the vegetables a bit, but not more than some people, because they said that the dirt's part of the vitamins. I think I can get a better knife than that. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna put you down a little lower. You can see me, you can see what I'm doing. I don't like to chop on my counter. And I have good knives, they're Cutco knives. I love my knives. A whole pack of them over there. But you're supposed to cut in a cutting board, but they're too much trouble to wash. So I just cut it here. Quickie! Hey, little girl, my little cat's been bugging me. I think that turned off because I started this before, but I had some other tapes on there, and I think it ran out of room for my tapes. So I can't spend too much time on here like I usually do. And we're having, well, it's 53 degrees today, but it's going down to 0 tomorrow. And my dog is still on the loose. Got people looking for it. We've been looking for him. I got a whistle that I've been trying on, but haven't gotten him yet. I'm not worried about him in 53 or even 33, but you start getting down to 0. That's not good for any animal. Okay, I don't know how small I need to make this, but I'm going to try quartered, and if that doesn't work, I'm sure I'll hear from Dad. All right, let's put a couple of them in there. Put the top on. And plug her in. Okay, I don't know where the button is. I guess there's no button, you press it down. Nope, that didn't work. I don't read the instructions, so I don't know how this works. Debbie! Debbie Libby! I think it goes down. Well, this is not working. Something. Oh, I see what it does. It's got to go in. I think I got too much in here. I'm sure that's what's the problem. I know that I've done something. That's too much weight. Okay. So let me get. Oh, that is sharp down there. I don't want to get too close to that. All right. I don't know how this works, Debbie Lou. Debbie. She'll get mad if I have to use my other thing. I don't have time to read instructions. Aww. Let me get these things out of there. I bet you have to make this stuff small. What's in there? I don't know. There it is. It wasn't in. Okay. Dummy me. Debbie, I'm your cousin that didn't go to college. Well, I did, but... Oh, wow! I like that. Okay, that's good. Wow, that did a great job. That was really quick. It saved my arm going into the pot. Hey, that's pretty good. And that's just nice fine. I like it little like that. Oh man, that's good. Well, I just think that's, oh, there goes my knife. That was good. Knife on the floor. Oh, oh, yo, the knife on the floor. I don't know how many onions, but I do like onions. I think I might put 2 onions in it. You think 2's okay? I just do one more. I just like to use this new machine. And I don't have to wash the onions. I'll need to wash that lettuce and carrot a little bit. Anyway, we're going to get this cold weather, but I know some of my people in Michigan haven't even had power. And they're getting all kinds of snow and rain and wind. A lot of wind. We were supposed to get wind. The kids were off school Friday because we were supposed to get storms. Haha. We usually don't. They give the kids a lot of days off that way because we live in a hilly area, and if it gets cold and it gets wet, my cat's up to something. Oh, she's playing with her ball. The school buses can't get up the hills. So I'm going to quarter this again. Well, this is just pretty fancy. I like this. I love my cousin Libby Rehnquist. Okay. I'm just going to do 2. Where's my top? Top. Ooh, I see what I forgot to do over here. I'm going to put that on now because that's dangerous. My other chopper. You need to keep these plastic things on the sharp part or you could cut your finger off very, very easily. Okay. And I haven't given that away yet, so I could possibly use it. All right, here's my top. Here we go. Wow, I love that. Debbie. Okay. Well, that's going to be fun with the celery. Ooh. Anyway, what I'm doing is putting 2, they're 2 kind of smallish, medium-ish onions. I don't think that's too many because I like onions. I got a big pie. See, this is the size they are. All right, put my top on. Okay. I kind of pulverize them, but I don't really want to get chunky pieces. And this shows you how that is good. Okay. All right. Next, I'm going to put some carrot in. Now, my husband and I are not big carrot fans. However, I think they add so much to everything. So I do use them a lot. But I'm not one to just eat carrots. I guess I should, but I know they're good for you. So I'm not going to use a whole lot. Maybe 2 or 3. Ew, that didn't look good. Sometimes Publix makes it look good and you get inside and it's not. But I guess they all do that. So I'm going to cut the tips and the ends. I do waste. Grandma would not be happy with me, but she had chickens and pigs and whatever else to eat the pieces that she didn't use. I don't like the looks of that. So anything I don't like the looks of, I'm going to cut out. But for the most part, it's going to be good. And then I wash it up. They say don't take too much off the peeling of the carrot because that's the good stuff. Of course, they're talking about the dirt. But sorry, I'm kind of like in your way here. You know, I've got it. Anyway. Ready to go. When in doubt, scrape it a little. I'll let you see. I'm going to just not waste much. But you see my little, I guess you can't see. There you go. You can't see me, but you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm just going to scrape a little bit up. Just a little bit off the outside. Can you see? Just a little bit. Just a little bit of luck. Just a little bit of luck. Okay. That one looks to be pretty clean. Take a little off this one. I just think about all the little things that have been climbing on it. Little whirly-girly and nasty things. I'm not one for bugs, guys. I know that they help make the world go round, and I don't want to hurt them. I also don't want to eat them, and I don't want to eat anything that they've been walking on, which I know I am, because how can you avoid it? Your body's made up of bacteria. It's probably what's holding you together. I know it's holding me together after 78 years, but I just don't like the idea of it, so I try not to think about what I don't have to. All right. Back to me. Okay, let's see if we can try to get my work in here. All right. That's good. Okay, so then I'm going to cut these carrots just little pieces. Maybe pieces of about 2 inches. I don't know, because Debbie didn't tell me and I didn't look it up. But they got to get inside, so I think that's enough carrots. 3 carrots. I don't like too much carrot. If I'm going to have too much anything, be celery. And onions. I love my onions. All right, so let's see how this sucker does again. Put it in. Seems to be good. Put in a couple carrots. Put on the top. This is just special. Here we go. That's great. I wonder if I can just keep her. I guess I better dump it. Okay, this is the end of the carrots. That's 3 carrots, 2 onions. You couldn't have given me a better gift, Debbie. It's a toy. I love my toys. All my neighbors are going to want to borrow this sucker. This is kind of high class for Alabama. A long time ago when I bought a house in Ohio, they gave me one of those food, what do they call them? It was back in the 60s or 70s. And I just didn't like it because it was a pain in the butt to clean it. It had 50 million pieces, and you had to wash them by hand. Well, we didn't even have dishwashers much. A few people had them. I'm going to put these onions away. They're in the way. So now we got onions and carrots. And now I'm going to do celery. Celery, you really got to clean it good because all kinds of little worms that look like pieces of celery. I'll tell you something. I guess I shouldn't, but I had a husband that was not friendly to me. And we had a garden. And I'm going to use about half this stalk. I like celery, and it'll give it a good flavor. And we had cauliflower. We grew a lot of things. He was really good in the garden. He did a lot of really good things. He could build things. He just wasn't much of a people person. Well, he was a people person with some people, but not with this people. I guess I'm hard to get along with. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this. Anyway, he told me to go out and pick the fresh stuff and make him some cauliflower that night. So I did, and I cleaned it. The cauliflower's got some worms that look just like part of the cauliflower. And I really didn't see it when I was doing it. I waste a lot of this, but I don't like to mess with that dirt. I'm going to cut some of the dirt off. And if I had chickens, they could eat this. My bunnies out there could eat it. I got bunnies. So it looks like this is pretty clean. You need to clean your celery real good because people have been getting salmonella for celery. Okay, I'm probably going to use more celery than this. That doesn't look to be very much. Once I cut away half of it. So, I got to turn it back. I'm not too good with this. I think I need stereo. All right. Yeah, I'm going to need more celery than this. Okay, I'm going to put my celery in. I don't know. I can't tell you how many stalks because these are like baby stalks. They're just little celeries. That's a little bitter. Ugh. Here we go. It's like going to an amusement park. I just throw out the sharp part. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and use the rest of that celery if I can find it. I think I had all the bad celery. So, I'll just do this. I don't like all these little celeries. I don't want that. See if this looks pretty good. I keep having to turn this. I see myself, and I know you're not seeing what you're supposed to see. You don't need to see the cook. You need to see the food. Make sure that these are clean. I might not be a lot of things, but I am a clean person. And I don't like... Uh-oh. I've been dropping the sink. I dropped on the old celery, so I just watch it again. If it drops in the sink, I would have dumped it. Alright. So I'm going to cut these up. There we are again. K is for Karen, D is for Donnie, G is for Youpie, C is for Pickle. It's hard to believe I'm 78, isn't it? Well, I look it, but I don't act it. Alright, here we go. Celery number 3. Bring you a little bit closer so you can get the thrill of a lifetime. We love our celery chopper. Okay, Debbie Libby. It's like going down a roller coaster. Give Haven't had that much thrill in a long time. Sorry. I'm just about to put in some liquid and put my chicken in here. Just wanted to get a good start to it. Whoa, nope, it goes in here. And this. One more chopper. I see that this has to go to a certain spot. What did I do, Debbie Lou? I call her Debbie Lou. I think I'm the only one that does. She's not Debbie Lou. I also call my great-granddaughter Stephanie Lou. When she was little, she'd say, "I'm not Lou." All right. The last chop. The final rose. Okay. I think we're done with chopping. And hats off to Debbie Lou, because this was a good gift. If I don't chop my finger. She told me to make sure I didn't have any fingers in the soup. And I think she meant just the finger. And I could put my hand in there because my hands are pretty clean. I wash them about 50 times a day. I even wash my feet. If I don't take a shower every day, I wash my feet before I get in bed. I used to drive my granddaughter nuts because we'd go on a trip or something and she'd have to share a bed with me, and I made her go wash her feet before she got in that bed. I knew she was walking barefoot all day, and I wasn't getting into any bed with anybody with feet like that. I think she still does it though. That's a good thing. All right. So push all that away. I don't want any more carrots. I'll put those in the refrigerator. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff in there. What I got is, I know these will get cooked a little too much, but I don't care. I think there's still flavor in them. These are breasts, tender breasts. I'm going to stick that in there because that's what I'm going to chop up. And we don't need to wash it because you get salmonella all over, and the chicken's going to boil for a long time. Then I have 4 chicken breasts because it's got the skin on them, and there's really more flavor in the dark meat, but for some reason people like the light meat better. I think the light meat you get more and it's easier to eat. Okay. Now I'm going to see if I have chicken stock. I know I have chicken bouillon. I accidentally got the bouillon. So you can watch me dig in my cabinet. Chicken broth. I got a lot of broth. I thought I had chicken stock. Let me look in the bottom. Oh, if I can get down here. Well, this will be something if I can get back up. Chicken. Chicken broth. I guess I did have chicken. Well, I don't have it now. I got chicken broth all over the place. There's more chicken broth. Well, hail. I guess I shouldn't have said that. All right, here's a 78-year-old woman getting up from the floor. 10 months ago, I couldn't do this. I still might not be able to. Yeah. See, I lost 55 pounds. Well, I got my daughter's sweatshirt, but you can see I'm not that fat anymore. Still kind of. These are big pants. But I couldn't go up steps. I couldn't get off the floor. I couldn't get out of the bathtub. All right, well, I got some chicken broth. So I'm going to put chicken broth in this. But I have some other things to put in there. This is shake it. This is Pacific Foods organic chicken broth. Don't know what the difference. My other chicken broth is not organic. Can that see it? I guess you can see it now. I don't want to put water in there because they get watery. So that's chicken broth. Let me put another one in. This is, I don't know what kind this is. It's good till July. It smells good in there. I guess I'm just going to cook all this. That's a lot of soup already. I cook it in the big pot so it doesn't boil over the side. And then I'm going to put in some thick salt, and I'm going to put in some pepper. And for right now, that's all I'm going to put in. I'm going to put it on my stove. I'm going to put it on high to get it to a boil, and after it boils, I'll turn it down. Of course, you're not going to stay here with me for 4 or 5 hours, but